It's time to check out one of my all-time favorite pairs of Air Force Ones. These are the Mark Smith Lasers from 2003. And there are only 200 pairs of these in the world, and each one is numbered. Now, originally the laser project at Nike included 6 pairs of shoes. 2 Air Force Ones, 2 Dunks, and 2 Cortezes. And these Mark Smith Air Force Ones are the best of the 6. Now, Smith was really the pioneer of lasering over at Nike. Before Smith, Nike was using lasers to cut materials because of their precision. But Smith envisioned using the laser to etch intricate designs on the uppers of shoes and really turn them into works of art. Everything about these shoes is cool, and this is really where lasering started. And I want to show you these up close and personal. Have a look at the box. You've got this really cool Nike drawer style box. In the early 2000s, a lot of the limited edition Nikes, like the really limited ones, came in boxes like this. The original HTM Air Force Ones came in boxes like this, and same thing with the Artist series. It's a real nice, elegant touch. And have a look at the paper in here. Definitely not your normal traditional paper. It's this beautiful, soft cloth with a detailed, intricate pattern on here. Nike really went all out in the detail department with these shoes. And because they only made 200, they didn't want to make them readily available. They didn't want everyone to have them, and they really wanted to make them special. Let's get in here and have a look. Wow. Truly, truly works of art. Now, lasering was actually inspired by tattoos, and Mark Smith was joking and said that with this project, he barely scratched the surface. Nice little pun right there. These shoes are all one piece. Have a look right there. You'll notice no seams or stitching on that swoosh or anything on the upper right here. Look at the intricate lasering around the toe, on the upper. Let's go all the way around the heel and have a look back here. You could only achieve this sort of precision with a laser. And of course, the lasering was so popular that it went well beyond the original 6 shoes in the laser project. Entourage Air Force Ones have lasering. There's some Dorenbecker Dunks and Dorenbecker Air Force Ones with lasering. And of course, lasering made its way onto Air Jordans. Originally with the Air Jordan 20, also some really cool Air Jordan 4 and 5 retros from back in the day. And most recently, Nike's brought back lasering on new Jordan retros with the 1, the 4, and also the 20. And it's the first time that they've retroed the 20, with the exception of the one that came out in the Collezione pack back in 2008. But again, all of the lasering really got started right here. Let's have a look. Beautiful uppers. The box describes the colorway as Cashmere, and I swear it might as well be describing the material, but really it does mean the color. The fat laces are a really nice touch. Another cool detail is actually the inside right here is made out of pigskin. I read in a Sneaker Freaker article that was written in 2007 that Mark Smith likes to not wear socks. He likes to wear his shoes barefoot. And selfishly, he said he wanted his Air Force Ones to be made with pigskin on the inside so he could wear them barefoot. Interestingly, in that article, he said he wore his shoes for 60 days straight with no socks. Crazy. Anyway, back to the shoes, you'll see this hang tag right here that says 12. That's going to refer to the size of the shoe. From shoe to shoe, those will vary. This one right here has a different hang tag, and it says that these are 1 out of 200 produced. Now, if you look on the inside of the shoes, at the insoles, these ones are numbered 94 out of 200. So not only is it numbered out of 200, but they're specifically numbered 94 out of 200, which really steps them up and makes them even more special. These shoes are gorgeous, and it's been really nice introducing them to you. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Mark Smith just this last Christmas. I had a meeting with Tinker Hatfield in the Innovation Kitchen, and Mark Smith's desk is right next to Tinker's. And I was talking to Mark Smith about this project that he's working on, where Mark Parker actually gave him a human skeleton, a skull, just the head, to do laser etchings on. And I said, man, like, how are you going to top doing laser etchings on a skull? And he said, the whole body. And I was like, wow, that's just crazy. Mark Smith does lasering not just on shoes and on human heads, but also on bass guitars and all sorts of things. You can follow him on Twitter and Instagram. He goes by Headcheck. It's spelled Hedcheck. Head Check, HEDCHEQ. And he shares a lot of his cool work on Instagram. So I highly recommend going on there and checking him out. Anyway, it's been a real pleasure introducing you to these one of 200 2003 Mark Smith Laser Air Force Ones.